Hello and welcome to the Path of Least Resistance. I am Versailles. Today we're going to be doing challenges 1 through 12 of the September 2025 monthly challenges. To start with, we have Taliyah with special rule is Tranquil Minds. Each round the player's first Ionia card costs 1 less to play. For this we're using Spirit Blossom Ahri. Relics are Troll King's Crown, Chemtech Duplicator, and Archangel Staff. Doesn't really matter what you use here, I just like to do the first challenges with the newest champions every month, so we're going to be using Ahri, Evelynn, and then Teemo. I think this Elise is probably fine, but this has a mana gem, so we'll take that instead. We'll go for the champion item chest, looking for cost reduction. Farsight alteration is pretty good too. And again, none of this actually matters. You can just go to the boss and beat it, probably no matter what. Taliyah's power is Teen Power. Round start, the foe summons a landmark from the regions that cost 2 or less. I haven't played Ahri in a few days. Don't quite remember what she does, but I'm sure it'll be fun. Drop a sparring student, then drop Ahri. That lets the sparring student get its +1/+1, which doesn't matter because we don't have the attack token. I think presumably we want to play Orb of Deception here, but since they don't have an enemy unit, we need to wait for that to happen. Then we can play the Orb of Deception. That'll make us a Foxfire. And play Petals. And we can Orb of Deception again. I guess that's it, probably. Drop Caitlyn here. And then when we attack, we want to leave one of these units behind, so that we can make that additional Foxfire. Presumably they kill Ahri here. We could trigger 2 Flash Bomb traps, but that's not really useful for us. And yeah, they kill Ahri. Caitlyn has less Breath Rally. She's not gonna die. I'll just attack here and win. Didn't draw a lot of spells. Also, monthly challenges now awards you challenge XP instead of any rewards, which you then turn into glory, which you spend at the glory store, so it is important to do monthly challenges if you want to get rewards now. Challenge 2 is Sejuani with Targon discount and mortal marks, using Ahri again, same relics. Troll King's Crown, Chemtech Duplicator, and Archangel Staff. Chemtech might not matter here because it's the early adventures and presumably they die right around the time it's becoming active. I'm gonna take Shen because he has a spell. I felt the lack of spells last time. And of course we still want cost reduction, but I think Heavy Hands is fine. Giving us double attack should be fun. And we could take something like Tag out here. That'll give us a little bit of protection on our unit, or we can recall one of theirs and summon a champion at the same time. Because of Mortal Marks, everything will have 1 hit point, so anything with Challenger is super deadly. Not too worried, we have Orb of Deception. I'll just pass, and we'll Orb here. We could boost her, then that double attack will be worthwhile. If not, then it's a little less good. Still not terrible, but less good for sure. I think I want to save this orb for when Sejuani drops. Want to level Shen, but I actually don't think I have a way to. I am gonna tag out their unit here, which I probably should have done beforehand. And now we win. Challenge 3, same deal. We're using Spirit Blossom Ahri. Special rules are no looking back while the player has no cards in their hand. The units have +2/+2. This has never done anything. And the bosses are Poppy and Jinx. Took me way too long to think of that name. Rise is always fun, but not sure he's actually good. But it's always fun, so I'm gonna take it anyway. Here you can reroll to try to get something decent on your champions. Orb of Deception with +2 damage actually isn't bad. We'll just take that, and then hopefully we find something else. Spirit Rush with Grifters is okay. We go into Poppy, whose power is Heroics. Round start. Grant the foe's strongest ally +1/+1 for each of their other allies. We have a lot of spells in hand, so not too bad. We also draw a champion with Delve into the Past. We'll take the mana refill, landmark. Drop that. Drop a student as a blocker for later. Would like Orb of Deception here, but I don't have it. Just play blockers. That'll be fine. Play Final Blessing, it's one of the best spells in our deck. The more you play it, the better it is, so we'll play it again. And we'll attack here. We're actually like super winning at this point. Might not look that way, but we are. Play another shard, refilling our spell mana. And we can play a spell for free, which will let us play another Final Blessing. And then we can block, block, and block. And play another Final Blessing. Get Ahri down. He's gonna get stricken. Do 9? Except we can't because we can't afford it, so yes, Ahri dies. Delve into the Past, taking Rune Prison. Play the big Spirit Rush. Then we can delve into the past again. For Shard of Hope.
My name is Rise. I am the Rune Maid.
We have a couple ways we can win now.
What I must do. I warn you. I will stand this madness no longer. I will not punish the innocent for past crimes.
Play Petals of Fate. Delve into the past for our last shard. Drop our last shard.
Perhaps their debt is paid.
And we win the fun way. Again, not sure that's super useful, but it's fun. Took a long time. I don't really care for any of these. I'll take Vampire Scepter, it's probably fun. I mean, nothing matters, we're not going to lose. Take Excavator's Charge, that'll help with the elusive attacking. And we go into Jinx, whose power is... I actually don't know. Rockets go boom. When the foe attacks, they play Super Mega Death Rocket. Start with Final Blessing, that makes us a big unit. Don't think... yeah. Killing the 1-1 was super worthwhile, so we can wait. And we're just gonna get rid of Jinx here. And an Orb of Deception to Jinx. Yeah, we can actually switch our blockers now. A little more profitable. Delve into the past for Shard of Reverence. I took it twice because I wasn't paying attention. Our hand is super full. Shard of Violence will let us draw. And Shard of Hope will heal, which is unnecessary, but fine. Play Shard of Hope. Idea is that we make Ahri bigger, and can still play more spells. So let's Petals of Fate here. Spirit Rush. And now this attack should win. Perfect. For the next three, we're using Spirit Blossom Evelynn, Wicked Harvest, Grand General's Counterplan, and Chemtech Duplicator. And the special rules on this one are Fortifying Frost, which is fairly or discount, and it's against Taliyah. Not sure what we want for support. Since we're playing Chemtech, we could take Heimer or Lee Sin. I think Lee Sin's fine. If we can get him like Overwhelm or something, be pretty good. Here's Overwhelm. Spells chest. We don't actually need anything. We go into Taliyah, whose power is Teen Power. Round start, the foe summons a landmark from the region, and it costs 2 or less. Round start's crazy. Should have mulliganed that one out, but I didn't. I think we can kind of just chill. Drop Evelynn this round, but we kind of want them to play a card first. Okay.
I'm always ready to play.
This does 2. I think I'm just gonna take the hit this round. Oh. That was a mistake. Deal 3 and make Lee Sin bigger. And since this is dead anyway, we'll mark up the Isles. Seems pretty good. He needs 3 spells to level up. I think we can actually do that. So we'll Sonic Wave on Evelynn, I guess. Doesn't matter because he gets everything gets Challenger. Then we'll Resonating Strike. Resonating Strike, which will level up Lee Sin. Now he has Overwhelm and he's leveled. So this attack will do just infinity damage. Challenge number 5 is Swain and Kai'Sa. Special rules are the price of progress. Players' spells cost 2 less, players' units cost 1 more. That part's annoying. And Big Feast, when the foe summons a unit, grant it +0/+3. Same deal. Evelynn with Wicked Harvest, Grand Generals, and Chemtech. Obviously, we're going to play her late, but maybe we can generate a spell before then. The Charm spell that we make will cost less. We could play Rise again. Delves would be free. Sounds fun. And in the shop, actually don't hate this Avalanche. It costs 2 and do 4 damage. That's a nice way to keep yourself alive in the early game. Realm Warp -2 is good. Delve with the Slipstream is maybe too much. Evelynn with Colossal Hammer doesn't matter. Delve with Summon a Champion. Just flood our board. Spirit's Embrace with blah blah blah. None of this matters. Take Rise with Regen and go into Swain, whose power is Suffer. Round start, deal 1 to the player's damaged units. Yeah, and a lot of the decisions I'm making don't actually matter too much because these are early challenges and there's not really anything difficult here. We refill our spell mana. We're gonna take 4 here, that's fine. Go into Realm Warp to get another Delve into the Past. And we'll take Shard of Madness. Well, Spirit's Embrace. We can Beckoning Gaze next round. We could just pass. Drop Evelynn now.
I'm game for anything. Ooh, another plaything.
Mark of the Isles here to keep our unit alive. I just have too many cards in my hand. The main issue.
Does it hurt?
Going to charm again. We're going to steal. We level up their Swain. And they get it back on leveled. Don't like the Leviathan being out, so I'm probably just gonna kill it here.
Be as loud as you like. Ever been flayed?
Drop Captain Pharaon. By Decimate. Focusing Crystal will give us a way to grow. And Anti-Up would normally be good, but because everything costs one more, we can't play her on round 1, so we'll take Spell Shield instead. Then we go into Kai'Sa, whose power is Rapid Evolution. Those champions have +1/+1 for each of their keywords. Manifest on Delve actually makes it really bad, unfortunately. Can't stop this. Looks like you can Spirit's Embrace nothing. That part's cool. Play a Shadow Swindler for a blocker. And we will Spirit's Embrace here. Then we're gonna wait for them to drop Kai'Sa. Then we're gonna drop Evelynn. And we'll steal their Kai'Sa. Give it Mark of the Isles so it dies.
Power changes everyone.
Figured you want in on the action. I don't, but I must help the others.
Hi there.
I'm no savior.
Rune Prison here. And we'll Spirit's Embrace.
Does it hurt?
Seems fine. Spirit's Embrace again.
Be as loud as you like.
Also Charm here.
I'm game for anything. Another
It's actually worse than just attacking, I think. Play Delve. Take Betrayal. And Reverence.
My name is Rise.
We play the Chemtech Drake for 1. Now when we overfill our hand, we'll deal damage to the enemy Nexus. We are very good at overfilling our hand.
Does it hurt?
Let's get to blasting.
Keep your distance.
Can't hold on.
Not sure what happens at round start this way.
Now you will understand.
Looks like nothing. Charm only works if you have space.
If we are to thrive, we must truly be free.
Let me get our last shard.
If a Kate is gone, then perhaps their debt is paid. I know you have no idea.
Challenge 6 is Azir. Special rules are arms race. Game start, all players summon 2 Funsmiths and endure. When the foe summons a unit, grant it +1/+1. Again, we're using Evelynn. Spirit Blossom. Don't think any of these cards really matter to me. I'm gonna reroll here. Here, we'll take Shen as Spirit's Refuge so we could potentially get some hit points back if we need that. I'll get Summoning Beacon on it as well. And we would like cost reduction. We don't find it, but we can take Focusing Crystal anyway. We go into Azir, whose power is the Emperor's Army. Foes, sand soldiers everywhere have +2/+0. I think this hand is probably fine. Maybe get rid of Key Guardian.
The Emperor commands, the land obeys.
Block here. Don't want to take damage ahead of time. And I'm going to pass, because I want to preserve the hit points on those units. We'll pass again, we'll drop Azir here. I'm trying to think of the best way to do this. I think we Withering Wail while our 2 Funsmiths are alive. Kills most of the units, I'm fine attacking here. If Azir decides to block, that's one less thing we have to worry about. If they drop new Azir, that's okay. We're going to take damage, probably. Could drop Evelynn, but doesn't really do anything, because his problem is when he attacks. Then drop Stirred Spirits. Going to steal hit points so that Evelynn doesn't die. And I think we just steal this unit. Seems good.
Azir welcomes all his subjects.
That probably wants to attack us. Let's make it less likely to.
With Azir's blessing.
Still attacked.
Blessing.
Drop Fated Supplicant as a passing move here.
Favor upon you.
And Spirit's Embrace,
Be as loud as you like.
so we can trade the Occult Opportunist, and we just attack.
The sun disk shines on us all.
We'll Bewitch, so we get this next round.
You seek an audience.
Spirit's Refuge here. Still took a lot of damage. I feel like I accidentally killed my Evelynn at some point with Stirred Spirits. So don't do that. Board challenges 7 through 9, we're using Spirit Blossom Teemo. Challenge 7 is Taliyah and Sejuani. Special rules are repetition. When any player plays a spell, they copy it with the same targets and Seat of Power. Game start, the foe summons an Emperor's Dais. We're using Spirit Blossom Teemo with Wicked Harvest, Scourge's Stash, and the Grand General's Counterplan. I found that this was like a really consistent build for rare relics. Obviously, if you have pay-to-win relics, you can do a bunch of other things. But I think this is fairly good. And I'm just going to take Ahri here. We've played enough Rise, I think. I know that Shadow Totem helps, but take it anyway. We'll take that free entrapment. Go into Taliyah, whose power is Team Power. Round start, the foe summons a landmark from the regions that cost 2 or less. We have Stress Defense here, which is fine. Start with the Rue, just giving them Buff Cap. Buff Cap will trigger, giving us reduced cost Teemo. Then we'll play Teemo. And then we basically won already, so seems good.
Hide and seek, huh?
We'll entrapment.
So much to see.
Nothing too weird there. Bonded Bucklers will let us give something else elusive. Get rid of a card. Probably Homecoming's not doing much for us. We go into Sejuani, whose power is Endure. When the foe summons a unit, give it +1/+1. Grant it +1/+1, I suppose. Same deal, play a Rue. Adding that Puff Cap. Get a block here. I think we drop Ahri. And we'll drop Teemo. Play their spells. Plays twice because of repetition. And we're gonna Shroom Explosion here. Could have kept the unit alive with Stress Defense. Probably should have. Drop their Ruthless Raider, they'll have their own. Drop Ahri. Shroom Explosion. And this attack wins. Hooray. Challenge 8 is Azir. Special rules are Combat Awareness. All units have Scout. It's actually pretty dangerous on Azir. And Death is like the win when the player plays their first unit this round, stun it. That probably doesn't matter too much, but is a little frustrating. Might give you less blockers, especially with Azir and Scout. So could matter, but hopefully it won't matter. This Mahira with the Poro power is probably pretty good, and Kale with the mana deposit I think should be fine. Their first attack is going to be the worst thing for us. Once we get past that, we shouldn't have any problems. But their first attack has potential to be really bad. We go into Azir, whose power is the Emperor's Army. The foe's sand soldiers everywhere have +2/+0. We're keeping Stress Defense and Entrapment. This gives us good blocks. And we start, so... because of Scout, they'll be able to re-attack here. I apparently have over 60 hit points, so that part's nice. I think the correct thing to do is just Shroom Explosion that Azir. And then we could block here, I think it's fine. And we'll just block again. Just try to limit the amount of damage we're taking in. Can drop Rue. Can play this Arise for free. Probably should have waited until after I played this Teemo, because that's gonna Wicked Harvest, kill all of our units. And then we attack with Scout and double attack. If we could get them to draw more cards, that would be great. Not sure exactly how I want to do this. Maybe we just play right up Dominance. Kill an ally. Or destroy a mana gem.
Spoil the surprise?
It's probably fine. Could have reduced damage a little bit more with Stress Defense. I don't think it's super important there. This is fine. Just replay. Overall, I think it worked out fine. Challenge number 9 is Tahm, Kench, and Katarina. Special rules are Merciless Marksman, game start, all players summon a Crackshot Corsair, and Hardy Feast, the foe's units have tough. My idea here is going to be to get Teemo down with that Wicked Harvest, and kill Katarina, and if that doesn't work, then I'm going to have problems. But Teemo is pretty good, so it'd be fine regardless. I don't think any of these cards are particularly good. Go with Vex, because Gloom will maybe help. You take Crowstorm with -3 cost. That is incredible, but maybe not for what we're doing here. Make Teemo bigger. And take that Crowstorm just because I like it. We go into Tahm, Kench, whose power is Big Feast. When the foe summons a unit, grant it +0/+2. And then this seems fine. We yoink here. I'm gonna attack. I lose our Crackshot Corsair, but it then lets me play Teemo. We'll just block here. And we'll Shroom Explosion to make sure this unit dies. And we'll heal up. Play a Boxtopus. Do a little attack. And we don't have mana for Shroom Explosion. We'll play their Gift Giver, just give them more buff caps.
Suppose that makes you the guts, eh, big fella?
And a gem here. This will give Teemo +1/+1 from the excavator's charge. That'll let me block. Never mind, I don't get to choose my blocks. Stress defense. And True Explosion. And we'll wish. Just more and more puff caps. Drop their unit. Attack. And grant this guy Gloom. I think we should Explosion anyway. I don't know what I want to do here. Maybe we do nothing. Explosion again. Grant ally impact. So presumably they're gonna just die next round. Attack with everything here. Explosion. Should have kept that Rue. I would have forced them to draw puff cap next round. Draw their Jack, or play their Jack rather. And sleep with the fishes. And take Focusing Crystal for more damage. And removing a card here. I think LA. We go to Katarina, whose power is Inspiring Presence. When the foe plays a champion, grant their other units +2/+2. Then I think I want Rue. I think I want to attack here. Again, to trigger the plunger effect on Scourges, so that we can draw up Teemo, getting rid of that Katarina. I think that's the most important thing. And then if they drop new Katarina, we'll kill it with the Shroom Explosion.
Oh, I can't wait.
And if they don't, then we're good. You can just block here. And we'll Shroom Explosion. Actually planning on that Teemo dying, so I messed up a little bit. But overall it's fine. Feel their Blade's Edge, may as well play it. Teemo gets stunned, we draw Brew. We're obviously just gonna kill that guy. And we'll play another Rue. Should have known they had that on account of I stole it. We'll Crimson Aristocrat. I don't think making them draw cards is particularly valuable here. We're just gonna pass. We're gonna play Entrapment. Then we'll block. We'll draw Vex. And Shadow Swindler. Easy attack here. And we'll yoink. Guy's still not leveled. Play their cards just to get more puff caps in the deck. Then we'll drop the Grandma, hopefully leveling Teemo, which should kill the rest of their units. We stole a Katarina, so we can play that as well.
It's just a net.
Also, we know that they have a Katarina because of that. Crow Storm. Challenge 10 is Gangplank. Special rules are Demacia discount and blind rage. Players' units with power 4+ can't block. For this we're going to be using Lux to take advantage of that. Demacia discount, Arcane Comet, Archangel Staff, and Chemtech Duplicator. I'm going to take Jinx for support. Doesn't super matter. Could buy a card, but we don't want to. And we're looking for cost reduction always. -1 will be good enough. We go into Gangplank, whose power is the Saltwater Scourge. Round start, the foe summons a powder keg. The first time the foe starts the round with less than 15 health, they create the Dreadway in hand. And we're going to try to get Lux. And we don't. That's probably still fine. This guy can't block. I do like getting rid of their powder kegs so that you don't get surprised by like a really high damage Make It Rain at some point. This guy can't block, so if we give him barrier it doesn't really help. Drop Jinx, who also can't block. And actually I think we're gonna drop the Bright Steel Protector to play this. Get excited. We get a Pora out of it. We're able to drop Lux here. So next round we're gonna win. We could choose to do nothing. If we attack, they could fall under 15 health, in which case they would summon the Dreadway, which is fine, but kinda bad. And we're gonna be able to do a lot of rally coming up right here, so. Easy win. For the next two, we're going to be using Master Yi. Relics are Chameleon's Necklace, Full Build, and Crown Guard Inheritance. This is much worse than if you're using actual epic relics, in which case you would want Echoing Spirit and Chosen by the Stars. Still keep Crown Guard Inheritance though. Challenge 11 is Swain and Zoe. Special rules are Mortal Marks. When any player summons a unit, set its health to 1. Price of progress, this player's spells cost 2 less, player's units cost 1 more. Strike the set when the foe attacks, stun the player's weakest unit, so we have to pay attention to this. And Hard Fought Heist, which does something but we don't care about it. And so, ideally, we won't have... I don't know what I was gonna say. We want our attack round to not be stunned, and then we win the game. There we go. That's close enough to what I wanted to say. We do not want Uju style to have draw a unit that would fill our hand in a bad way, but I think we take Relentless Pursuit here. That'll give us Rally, which will let us play on our opponent's turn. Especially with Price of Progress, where it'll be cost reduced. We're not going to be able to get Master Yi down until round 2, so we just kind of have to pass here. Then we drop Master Yi, and then hopefully we've won the game. Let's find out. So if we draw a Z, then we didn't win the game. That is the bad possibility. And I think we're just going to pass. We can flow our deep meditation here to draw 2 spells. Hopefully one of them is Wuji's style, but it wasn't. So it's still probably fine. We're going to let them attack. Oh right, you're going to get stunned. Forgot about that part. Gonna drop a Vestayan Disciple or 2, then we'll attack with those next round. Because we failed to draw well, that took longer than it needed to. We'll take Dragon's Tooth here. I think it's probably around... we'll take Faded actually, because we'll lose the +1. Then we'll get rid of cards, because cards are bad. Get rid of Shadow's Shift. We go into Zoe, whose power is Sparky Kiddo. Round start, create a random 3 or less cost celestial card in the foe's hand. Give it Fleeting, and it costs 1? Or 1 less? One of those. And reduce its cost to 1. So again, we're not going to be able to play until round next, but we do win the game here because we have sufficient amounts of Master Yi. Only bad thing that could happen is if they pull Present Strike. And they didn't, so we win. Draw Z there, but that's fine because we have another Wuju style. And we attack. Level up gives us Rally. We attack again. That's how the last round should have gone. It's also why you want Echoing Spirit. It lets you more consistently draw into Master Yi. So challenge 12 is our final challenge for the day. We have Azir and Zed. Special rules are natural magic. All cards cost 2 less. And Ook Ook game start. The foe summons a Powder Monkey. Same build. Chameleon's full build and Crown Guard. But again, if you are using Epic Relics, use Echoing Spirit and Chosen by the Stars. It is much, much better. I'm gonna take this Mel package. But ideally, the only card we need is Master Yi. So hopefully we get that. Deathless probably doesn't matter. He's not going to die. Regen, same issue. And then that might be okay. It'll cost 1 to play, but we have natural magic, so his cost reduced anyway. Should be fine. We'll take Crystal Carrier on Vestayan Disciple, in case we have to go to a second round. And we go into Azir, whose power is the Emperor's Army. The foe sand soldiers everywhere have +2/+0. Want to make sure to have as many Wuju style and Master Yi in hand as possible. And this should be winning. So we're going to drop Master Yi here. Could drop Mel too. Nothing costs anything. As you can see, we can play Wuju style an infinite amount of times here.
Focus. Do
not lose your composure.
See what we see, soldier.
If I block, I level. I don't want to do that just yet. Little Radiant Volley here. Full attack.
Blade and line, honed and sharp.
Take Excavator's Charge, that'll get Master Yi more power more quickly. And Pickaxe for just more damage. We go to Zed, whose power is Blade in the Darkness, round end. If the player's Nexus took damage this round, the strongest unit strikes it. And we keep Mel so we can draw more Master Yi. And again, we win the game. Drop Disciple of Duran for free. Drop Mel as a passing move. I don't think they can do anything, but they do potentially have some spell. Recall. Will of Ionia. They potentially have Will of Ionia.
A quiet spirit. A clear mind.
Play spells.
Quiet spirit.
Focus. Do not lose your composure.
This should be good enough to win.
Hope lives in the edge of my blade.
And that is it for challenges 1 through 12. Nothing difficult at all, of course. Nothing surprising. Just, yeah, I don't know. Play whatever. Doesn't matter, you don't have to follow what I did, because it's early challenges, and early challenges don't really do anything. Challenge 12, you might want to play Master Yi, because Zed with cost reduction could potentially be a problem, but I doubt it. Just play anything. And that is all for me. Thank you for watching. If you like what I'm doing, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.